Hello, fabulous Gemini. Welcome to your horoscope for the month of February 2014, General Focus. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. As I looked at the sky for you this month, I thought about this idea of slowly stepping more and more into your element, but how just because it's your element doesn't mean that everything is all fine and good, but it can mean that things feel a certain way for you. What I find really interesting this month is right in the middle of the month, you've got this full moon happening in a part of the sky that is considered a home area for you, if you will. And what you've also got happening is Mercury retrograde happening this month as well, which is your ruling planet appearing to go backwards in the sky. Now, whenever Mercury goes retrograde, which happens about 3 times a year or so, it tends to denote a time when you, as Mercury being your representative in the sky, can become more reflective, can be examining your thoughts a little bit more deeply, and can be looking at what it is that you are actually perceiving from different angles as you seek to find really the complexities of thought, of language, and of communication, especially where it comes to how it fits into who you are and how it is that you are sharing who it is that you are. But then, as I said, you've got this full moon in a part of the sky that has to do with you being in your element, in a very interesting angle to Saturn, a planet of authority figures, a planet of responsibility, and a planet of really looking at a thing very honestly in order to honor the fact that we are incarnated and to honor time. So you put these together, and it does suggest a time when a part of you, yes, may be feeling a lot of positive energy, maybe feeling very much in your environment, maybe feeling that words are coming really easy, that they're flowing, and yet at the same time, there may be moments when you experience a little bit of doubt, and moments when really what you are expressing yourself to be, what you're sharing yourself to be, does or does not support the goals that you have for your life, whether it's in a larger sense in terms of your career, or whether it's just more in an immediate sense where it comes to your workplace. And in particular, I do want to advise you to remember this whole idea of the Freudian slip, right? It's been said that absolutely everything that we say has some deeper psychological truth to it. And what I'm seeing as one possible scenario of a few different scenarios, but to be very honest with you, it does look like a possible scenario is that you have a certain Freudian slip around somebody who is likely in a position of whether it's authority or supervisory role, but it would represent somebody who is in a level where they have more experience than yourself, certainly, and in some way represent structure as well, whether it's in the workplace, most likely in the workplace. And it does look like you say something that maybe, whether you have regret, maybe more likely you're just going to wonder, why did I say that? What was my deeper motivation? That's asking yourself the right question. Because if you go into a place where I can't believe I said that, then that's not going to help you at all. But ultimately, everything you say does have some truth to it. So the first step to this, when you see this coming, the first step is to be mindful of how you are expressing yourself around such people. The second step is to consider that everything you say does have some truth to it, and ultimately your responsibility in this life is to uncover what is true for you and to live in alignment with it. And if you do that, then you honor one of the highest spiritual lessons of being a human being or having a human experience, which in turn helps every area of your life, including the practical matters. But I do think that with the events that transpired this month, there is that possibility that you may end up saying to yourself, wow, why did I say that? Why did I perceive that? Was I perceiving things accurately? What does it say about me that I perceive things a certain way or I express things a certain way? And if you can do that, if you can make that leap between I can't believe to why did I, then I think you're going to find yourself actually being able to navigate this month very much to your advantage. In fact, I would say to your highest advantage as well. With a sense of understanding as you enter this month, understanding what it is that matters to you, what it is that's important to you, and at the same time finding ways to share that, to express that. Slowly but surely, you are led along a journey that's going to help you to really refine some of the higher goals that you have for your life. Now, as I said before, this could be career, right? This could be on very practical matters, but it does look like your experiences in your work environment help facilitate an understanding of where it is that you want to go in terms of possibly career. But it may not just be career. It may be a step up, if you will. It may be more archetypal, if you will. It could be that it's not just about career, but you're looking at legacy. You're looking at matters of goals. You're looking at matters of ambition. And you are really considering what it is ultimately that you are hoping will be some of the highest outcomes of your life, where it is that you see yourself really establishing yourself in your life. Don't discount the smallest moments. In fact, I do think that there's very strong likelihood. I know that I said, and you may be asking yourself why you said what you said, and yet at the same time, I do think that the chance of that actually being a small moment that only you notice is also very probable, is also very strong. And when that should happen, allow that to be part of your honest soul searching, because that's a lot of the theme that takes place for you this month. Whenever Mercury goes retrograde, it does represent a time of soul searching. And you add to that, Mercury is going retrograde in a really interesting area of your chart, having to do with career and also having to do with your truth, understanding your values, understanding the guiding principles of your life. And then you add to this element of mind being lit up, of language, of conversation, really facilitating some amazing awarenesses for you. Really, this month can have an amazingly transformative effect, not only on the way that you share, and not only on your external circumstances, but also on your understanding of what it is that you're actually going for. With that understanding, you find yourself on a pathway that can take you directly to exactly where it is that you want to go. Thank you for watching. It'll be a great month. Be fabulous and enjoy.